Hopefully the Steam release will be more stable. Hopefully. Because now we have a slight issue of who the hell got dwarfed recently. They might no longer exist. Scrolling up to see who got dwarfed. Cheeser Breezer got 2. Do we have him? Cheeser Breezer doesn't exist anymore. I can re-dwarf him in a second, so I want to see how far back I have to go on this. Is that the goose dying? That's a minute. That's a minute. Oh no. Why am I not seeing the 5 and the 6 dwarfings? What is the point of having the chat bot with a log of everything that's said if it doesn't go back far enough to be fucking useful? I was like, hold on. Cheeser Breezer, you got dwarfed. How far back did we just go? Son of a bitch. 1714. So that was only a minute ago. No, that was an hour ago. It's now 18. Oh, fuck me, we just lost over an hour. Oh my god. All right, Lone Wind, you were the bartender. Yep, you're not in here anymore. Who was the other dwarf? Does anyone remember what his job was? Terminator was 6, which would now be 5 because I just took that out. I think that makes this Terminator. I'll have to check his description to make sure. All right, new thing. Well, no, I can't even say new thing. I'd say after every time someone gets dwarfed, we say, but then that means it's a 3-minute thing every time we have to dwarf someone. You have the same... Nope, that's not Terminator. Son of a bitch. Because if he was 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Terminator 1106. Maybe 5 did come before 6. That would have been a grand total of 7. Nope, that's not Terminator. I have no clue who the fuck Terminator was. I'm not happy. Wait. I dwarfed the bartender as well. Maybe he was a low thing. So now it would be 7. Or no, maybe it'd be 4. Leacott. I'm just trying to get a name. Leacott. Was not Leacott. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sakzuru. I had his last name written down, didn't I? Indenleadum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that the person I was on a second ago? Thurman. Ator 1106. Are there now 2? Jesus. Endin Lelam. That'd be you. Yes, Endin Lelam. Now there's 2 Terminators. The game hates me. You are no one. The dwarf with lover and wife, the values trusted friends. I've acquired some cake and ice cream. Make a statue of the dire bird that doesn't exist and put it near the tavern. What? Why? When the Steam game comes out, it'd be cool if it had classic UI and modern UI like RimWorld. Well, you can designate rooms with furniture templates for less micromanagement. I don't know about furniture templates. There is a mod that already does that. I am triggering a save now just because. But two, as I discussed in my latest video on YouTube, where I was analyzing the animations, Toady1 did a live stream where he generated a world. And then later we got a picture of the updated graphics of their engine, but also we got an ASCII version of the same world generated off the same thing, if that makes sense. So yeah, you can still do original graphics off the new Dwarf Fortress. Super good Dyer. Who was? Not Therminator, but the other one, I'm assuming? Longwind? Terminator was. Well, Terminator we got fixed. I fixed Terminator off of the family dynamic. Because we were able to identify the wife lover. So Terminator got repaired. Military is gonna have to get sent out again. Is this what we robbed? This is what we robbed. The denial for everyone. All right. We will do a raid of this. Where the details are just take whatever you can. F foil. That's kind of funny if you think about it. If you want to do a raid and just steal shit from everyone, you start the raid and then you type in the word foil, like you're foiling your enemy, and that's just stealing all their important treasures. It's kind of funny, I think. Might be reading into Earth and Lone Triangles. Please don't crash on me this time. Hey, Righteous Boner. Think they're just now getting to redesign the UI. Lol, we stealing books from the Deceiver of Books? Are we? I didn't even think to look at that. Oh yeah, Site Government, the Deceiver of Books. They lie about their books, but we know the truth. They have none, for we took it. How has our holes been going? Is that still being dug? Oh good, a honeybee. Well, it's being done at its own rate. You know, whenever the miner decides maybe now's the time to do a bit of mining. But not to interrupt the miners doing their mining, let's go and see what is happening with this hole. I just kind of want that stone out of here for now. Are you fucking kidding me? Forbid, dump, unforbid. I didn't even get any of the stone. All right, because I don't know what keeps happening with these bodies. There you go. Or no, we're not going to do them this time. Oh, fuck yourself. I don't understand. Whatever. Maybe they'll dump it this time. Why didn't the stones get moved? That's all I was trying to do with that anyways. Probably because the game hates me. You're not supposed to have a task if you're forbidden. I'm going to assume that because you can't directly pathfind down here, that script, whatever it does, couldn't genuinely move the objects. So DJ, we will do a downstair and an up downstair. so we can pathfind and get the stone out. No, we love the elves. One, no we don't, but two, they have different animals, so maybe we do. I don't know, do we want a giant grizzly bear? Do we want to try to see if we can start breeding grizzly bears, true? Also, secondary, weren't we going to attack a bunch of monsters down here? We were. So, hold on then, pause. Do we not have the hunters and shit back, or do we still have 3 hunters? We have 2 hunters. Oh yeah, that's right. I set up the 2 after the 3rd one had gotten killed. I'm wanting to test this out right now. Need to wait for the merchants to come through. I need like another way of holding that off because I need people to understand that they shouldn't go through there if it's not time. All right, is there anyone in this path right now about to get their ass handed to them? I don't think so. Now, which one of these is the open the floodgates lever? Is it you? It is not you. Where did I put a lever for this? Oh, of course. It's by the uwu room. Who couldn't remember that? What a nerd you'd have to be to forget that that's where you put the open the drawbridge and flood out everything room. And hopefully no one gets caught up in this. All right, pressure going through. Why is no pressure going through? We did this before, guys. We tested this and it worked. I never shut this. Damn it. The pressure is bleeding through first. This lever is supposed to be first. The pressure isn't updating down because the top is updating, I think. What if I close this? Does that force the pressure through the other way? But slowly. That's good to know. We have a pressure issue. I didn't know that. I linked up the fucking mist generator to the same. Oh my god, that's a critical flaw. I need to shut the mist generator off long enough for this to build up pressure. We need a full uwu to shoot out the water. Otherwise, we just dribble it. We just dribble it. Our entire defense system based upon us charging our uwu. If we don't have enough uwu, our defense system doesn't fire. Holy shit, we're a fucking anime. We're flooding because that's supposed to be the defense system. It was supposed to shoot the water out. But if we are using the mist generator, we're diverting the power from our uwu and not letting uwu build. Only if the uwu builds do we generate enough pressure to shoot the defense system correctly. Oh, god damn it. So now we're only getting as much water as is dribbling out of uwu. Oh my god. Well, that's good to know because at some point we're gonna fill the Owo room with magma. Oh my god. Do I... Hold on.
Test. Test.
Test. Test. Test.
Test. This is the one I have close to it, I guess. It still sounds robotic. Why does it sound robotic? Oh no! Oh no, we don't have enough uwu. We can't fire the cannon, Captain. We don't have enough uwu.
Alright, so... We don't have the uwu to fire the bridge cannon. So our Yamoto doesn't work at all. And because it doesn't work, I can't effectively gauge anymore when we're filled. Like, we have a full 7, but remember, last time we had it set up so an entire Z level would dump out immediately and fill this, so we knew the exact amount of pressure. If you recall, we had this exacto before, but now because of uwu, we don't. Last time we got very lucky in testing, and it was a lever pull to fill up the entire system correctly in one go. Whereas now it's not, it's just kind of half dribbling. If we have merchants here, I should request a trader so that we can trade for their dog and the like. And now our front gate, when closed, shuts off the pressure valve, builds up the uwu charge again, and barely gets any water back in on it as it slowly fills into the ant nest. I can't believe that our entire system is based upon whether or not we charge our uwu. That's obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie. If this failed during a siege, you might have gotten screw-wooed. Shut the fuck up. Dominate, no. I don't know, are they? No, they came back. Granted, I don't think they have a way to get back in the base now because the front door has been closed. All right, they got in, they got out. We knew about this. What are they doing? They can't get back in now, can they? They're going somewhere. They're acting like they have, oh, we never did that secondary hole this time, so we're not screwed. Or screw-wooed, as some would say. Where is my artist? Why is he not coming to trade? I'm surprised it still has some of the NPCs from the beginning of the game. There you go, trade at that depot. All right, has that water filled? Because I don't want to release the monsters until the water is filled. It has not. Which means we need to dump the pressure because I didn't have enough water. I thought I did, but we didn't. So when I do this, all the 3s and 2s over here will disappear, and this will update to 7s. Because that is the way of our base defense system. That's how it works. Just a water manipulation thing, except for I'm off by an entire Z level. See? Very useful transference of water pressure, if I could get that to work right. The idea being they can fill to this, but not easily come up. So we're gonna have to let our uwu percolate. Well, no, we definitely have enough now. It just has to dribble in. Now, where's the room? If I pull this, so I think we have enough water, all these cave monsters will be released and our archers will be able to shoot at them. And the first thing they're doing is fighting each other. All right, the archering is working. And one of them immediately left. Why were you stationed there without ammunition, you son of a bitch? How did only one of you know what to do? And do you not have ammo either? Because you're not firing anymore. You shot like 2 bolts and stopped. Where is is this your quiver? No, you have bolts. Fire! Fire, good sir. Oh, no, he is. I see it occasionally. Uh-oh. I didn't account for the fact that I'm catching creatures from the cavern layers, so of course they can fucking swim. The cave toads are free. Why do we catch a bunch of frogs and alligators and think we're gonna trap them with a moat of water? We didn't think any of this through. Nothing is correct. We've got 1 confused bird and 1 frog as the rest of them run for freedom. Damn it.
Oh my
Why did I think the moat was gonna trap a frog? That's like the one thing frogs are known for, is their ability to escape waterborne moats. He just left the map too. He's like, ribbit, I'm out of here, dumbass. That mostly worked. All right, Squad B, you did good, I guess. That'll work on the goblins, I swear. Goblins aren't known for being amphibious. When you were releasing the uwu. Oh my god. All right, first of all, he's not here again? Where the fuck is this NPC? I want to do the trade and you're never where I want you to be. You're the worst. Anyone can trade. Trader, but only anyone. Literally someone get here now. I need to get this trade off. Did we shut the front bridge? All right, the front bridge has been shut. We need to reopen the mist generator so that we can start creating mist, but also effectively draining the water from the moat system, which did work, other than the fact that I tested it on amphibious creatures. So if we ignore the fact that I'm a moron, we can tell that this worked. I believe the left one is to drain the moat. Is there still a giant cave toad in that cage? Whatever. It mostly worked. I'll take that as a success. Oh my god, is that a cave toad still in the water, but going the wrong way? Great, he's going to invade the base. Everything we just did has led to a cave toad invading our base. That water should disappear in a blink of an eye when he pulls the lever. There it goes. It's already down to Z level. It's already down to Z level. This one has no pressure above it anymore, so we have to wait for this to actually drain out the drain. But that is running out of our graded system, so that is completely fine. We don't have to worry about it. And hopefully the water pressure will suck that frog back the wrong way. Like, if we can just suck the frog down the hole, we'll be good. We just have to depend upon the power of our uwu suck. Look, he went back to the high point. Maybe we can, in fact, just engage him at range. If we can get them back in time, maybe he won't go into the water for fear of the suck. No, that frog gives no shits about suck. Oh, no, the suck's pulling him back. He can't escape fully. Shoot him. Shoot the frog. Shoot the frog. Shoot the fucking frog. His fear of my archers is imbuing him to overcome the power of suck, and he's gone. All right, well, we tried. The military is still stealing books, yes. I'll shoot it with my mind. I shall throw this bird off the roof to kill it. Shut up. Shut up. It would have worked. You don't know. The two R's are cave toads. Those cages, I guess, never got set up to the lever, so they never got released. The R's aren't rats, they're cave toads for some reason. R for cave trode. We don't have grass or pumps. Also, someone keeps forgetting about the pump stack. Just gotta suck the frogs down that hole. Can you turn it into a March Dwarf target practice? I have no idea what's going on, but this looks awesome. So it's supposed to be March Dwarf target practice. That's kind of the idea. Because if they shoot at a real creature, they get more experience than if they shoot at targets. I'm now having to drain this so we can set it back up again. R for ribbit. I guess that makes sense. I'm not forgetting about the pump stack. If you recall, I have ordered a major dig command to do it for me. So what we're waiting on is the dwarves to dig it. Where is it? There we go. We're waiting on the dwarves to slowly dig the pump stack out. I can't go faster than the dwarves, and this is 100% just not me passing the buck off to the game AI so that I can pretend to not be forgetting about it while waiting for the game to just do it on its own. It's 100% not what's going on here. So while we wait on them, we had a thing way earlier using the same miners where we were wondering how to drain magma. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, good. Mr. Mantium has had a mood. Now, there was a codex that we decided I probably should try to read, which was one of the books isn't here. One of them was like the excuse for people, and one of them was the true struggle, wasn't it? The True Struggle, a faint yellow diamond-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 30-page essay entitled The True Struggle, authored by a goblin. It concerns a scuffle between the Bleak Freak Tunnelbones, the Sablemerc, and the Goblin in the late spring of 59, in which the former the Bleak Freak emerged victorious. The writing has a hint of viciousness to it. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. So it's a 30-page essay about how someone died to a monster in the caves.
Dwarf has claimed a workshop.
Good, Mr. Mantium claimed a crafts dwarf shop, the most useful of all workshops to claim. Definitely not being sarcastic. Whose room is this? Why do you just have duplicates of everything? Where's your cabinet? Do you not have a cabinet? Is this like an old room of yours? I'm guessing because of the marriage system, this is just carried on from way back when, and I never put a cabinet in it, I guess. I'm just gonna put a freebie cabinet in here just to get them to stop that, because that hurts my brain. You have a cabinet. What is your excuse? Whose room is this? Some people's old rooms are just cluttery and confusing. Respect this man, he gave his life to the caves. All right, let's go back to the super effective, well thought out. God, it takes forever to drain because it's still bubbling down from over here. So the idea was that the pressure wouldn't go up from over here until it hit full sevens. But by that point, it'd be below full sevens, so the pressure could not push up over here. However, when the water started pushing down over here, this water should have auto-filled, or should have auto-pushed down. But there's not enough of it over that particular square to force this update, we'll say. Which means need a secondary way to drain the water from here. And I thought I did. I have a way to drain it from the bridge room, but I don't have a way to drain it from over here. It seems odd to me. Why did I never come up with another way to drain this big area? All right, so the front door is effectively shut down until all the water in this drains. Why do we have such a wide area for the water to be in it? I don't know. I genuinely don't know why I did it that way. But the military is here and they're happy. Excepting for the one that is apparently very injured and just doesn't want to get it treated. Sandhill's Bell has taken a massive amount of injuries. Probably from that time when we returned while we were under attack. And being a vampire refuses to get it looked at. All right, here's the thing. Because we also have that permanently crippled one, and this is annoying. How do you heal? I just want to heal everyone. Heal all. Heal hyphen all. I don't remember what the command is, so never mind. But I know we have him. We have that other crippled dwarf slowly crawling around. And it goofs me that they're vampires who became vampires while crippled, and now they're stuck that way. So I wanted to fix them, but I don't remember how to do that. So they won't be fixed. Shall we try to destroy more goblin settlements? I mean, yes. I kind of wanted our dwarves to heal first. Or not heal, but rest first, but they don't appear to be doing that. Collapse all. 8 tour squad. Yeah, we still have the full squad. They're just chillaxing, I guess, first. They've all got some good stats building up. Do, 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 do. They're all really good at dodging. Somehow they're all missing their adamantine gauntlets and shit now. How is any of your adamantine shit missing? Sandhill's Bell doesn't have her axe. I made plenty of adamantine for you guys. How are you losing them all? Is full heal hyphen. Okay, let's try that. Thank you. Full hyphen heal space hyphen all. Oh, look, and as soon as she's not injured, she won't have to go do something because she's like, holy shit, I'm not injured. Thank you. All right, and before I send them off again, I'm going to trigger another save. Just because the last time I sent them off to the big place, we crashed. And I don't know if that is a repeatable crash. So we're going to save now, then send them off to the goblin headquarters. And if that crashes us a second time, we're just never going to attack the goblin headquarters ever again. Because I don't know what caused it to crash last time. They basically refuse treatment. If they're not actively sitting there to get treatment, then it's not like a priority thing. Highest priority is treatment. If they're not seeking treatment, they're just not going to get it. I probably should have used the opportunity while saving so that I could get out of some of the backlog of the push-ups. I know it's gonna be slightly after the fact, so I'm gonna go over on this. I'll only do 5. We'll do 5 of them right now because we're saving. There we go. And that should take up the back end of the saving timer. And it has. All right, so now that we've saved, let us try to steal from the big group again. Now, what we did last time, I'm gonna try to do it exactly the way we did it last time, just see if we can recreate the crash. What we tried last time is we didn't want to steal livestock or gobbledygook, but we were gonna free all the prisoners and take their important treasures. So we'll send them out again and see if we crash. That's what I don't understand is how are their gauntlets already getting that damaged? You're not wrong. I did see that earlier. But how are their things getting... It's adamantine. It should not be anywhere close to damaged. And there are big X breastplate, helms, and gauntlets already for damage. Oh, and greaves. Little X on the greaves, but still. Like, I know only artifacts are indestructible, but you'd think adamantine would have a bit more health to it. Maybe the prisoners did do it. If it crashes, I'll do one more attempt where we're not doing the prisoners, just trying to steal the books. If that crashes again, then no, screw the goblins. I don't know what's on it, what it's doing anymore. The idea being is it the location or is it one of the missions that's causing the crash? Mr. Man Tim has begun a mysterious construction. He's at a crafts dwarf shop and he's starting with logs, so it's wood crafting. But luckily he got limonite gizzard stones? Raw green glass, okay. Limonite gizzard stones. That's the yellow iron gizzard stones, right? I'm not crazy on that. Also, the beak dogs. Did we let the kids grow or did we slaughter the kids? We're letting them grow, but I'm not seeing all the beak dogs in here. This is not all the beak dogs. You're wrong. Yeah, the pups for some reason aren't required to be in here with everyone else. Why gizzard stones? I'm guessing from the beak dogs. I think beak dogs have gizzard stones. Still sounds better than kidney stones. Check the chickens. What do you mean about the chickens? The turkeys? You're right, the turkeys are a bit low. Maybe we should start letting them breed again. The turkeys are down to 11 and 5. No kids. Next time we get eggs that are fertile, we will forbid them. Like so. There we go. Turkeys will repopulate as normal. The guinea pigs do their own thing. We should start bringing down the crocodiles so we can let them loose in our water moat and pretend like they can't just swim out. The front door's defenses are nearly completely drained. By nearly completely, I mean the reservoir for the defenses are nearly completely drained. Beak dogs might try to use her next. No, the beak dogs are set specifically in a beak dog area on the surface because beak dogs need to graze on grass. Turkeys don't, so they're below ground. Mr. Man TM has created Fashu Kikal et Vuz Dodak, an apricot wood ring. She claims as a family heirloom. Fashu Kikal et Vuz Dodak in human language means mean healers the scandal of clasping. An apricot wood ring worth 43,200 dwarf bucks and weighs less than 1 pound. This is an apricot wood ring. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with rectangular hematite cabicons, decorated with square, brilliant cut green glass gems, and encircled with bands of apricot wood, beak dock leather, and donkey bone. The object is adorned with hanging rings of high wood and menaces with spikes of apricot wood, limonite, and hematite. On the item is an image of Doran Emerald Gorge, the dwarf in obsidian. Huzzah! Mean healers. Basically, they made a ring dedicated to me as a white mage of Final Fantasy XIV. Who was that person? Did he ever come back? I didn't mean to chase him off. I kind of feel bad. Still, I don't know who that was. Did they ever come back? I forgot who that was. Yeah, no one's putting that ring on their fingers. Did you bully the audience? Well, I mean, yes, but I didn't think I was. We were doing 14, so I was picking on Alphino because it's Alphino, and he's basically, he's one of the channel's jokes. He's the butt of one of the channel jokes. And someone was defending Alphino. So I went with it for the debate / argument. I didn't ban them or anything. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm right. It was just to keep the conversation going. And then all of a sudden, he whoever it was, they disappeared. I feel like I chased them off on accident. I don't think they understood that I was saying it in a jovial manner, even if my words weren't jovial. It's like whenever I get in an argument with anyone over elves for Dwarf Fortress. Well, of course I'm gonna hate on the elves. It's Dwarf Fortress. But some people get really defensive about the elves. And I think they think I'm being completely serious when I'm like, the elves are horrible and suck and the elves need to die. I'm not being completely serious. But yeah, I forget who it was, but they had left, and I kind of felt bad, because afterwards I was like, maybe he thought I was being genuine and bullying on him. I wasn't trying to. Who was it? I forget who it was. We had someone who watched way back near the beginning. I'm trying to remember what their name was. But we had someone who watched the stream way back, beginning, before YouTube, before archives, one of the first 2 or 3 bases that I had done on Twitch. And after a few streams, the person contacted me, and they're like, oh, I just thought I'd let you know you should stop making fun of the elves. What do you mean I should stop making fun of the elves? And they're like, well, I don't like that you make fun of the elves. Sorry, but I'm not going to, it's the elves and it's Dwarf Fortress. If you play Dwarf Fortress, you make fun of the elves. So I was like, well, I said that you feel that way, but I'm not gonna stop making fun of the elves. First, well, if that's the way it is, then bye. And it never came back to another stream again. Now, the person who left during the Alphino thing, that was different. I was doing one of my rant level conversations, so they probably just assumed I was yelling at them. So that one I can understand, but that's my other example of this type of thing where I don't necessarily, as a person, hate on every elf. I do D&D and such. Elves are an acceptable race. But if you're doing Dwarf Fortress, you make fun of the elves. If you're doing Final Fantasy XIV, you're gonna make fun of Alphino. The characters in the game make fun of Alphino. But I don't know, maybe I'm just too realistic in my making fun of people rants and these things. So there have been a couple times now where I've chased people off of the stream because I think they thought that I was being super realistic about it. Do you plan on killing some demons with the adamantine? If I plan on killing some demons, that would probably be the end of the base. That would be a last end of the game idea just to see how many we could take out. Because once you've done that, once you've breached to demons, your frames per second are gone. You basically, even if you win the fight, you've invited frames per second death. Because either you have it completely open and they kill you, which they're going to, or you don't have it open and they're constantly trying to pathfind to you, and that causes issues. So, not right now, that's why I'm going off of the goblins. I'm trying to see what I can get done with the goblins. For saving, don't touch. While it is saving, I'm gonna go back and take out more of the backlog of the push-ups. I see that there is at least 15. I'm not getting out 15, so I'm not doing that much in one seasonal change. But I will do, we'll do 10. There we go. Do-do-do-do. Shadow Mark returns. I believe I made your statues, but I never put them in your tomb. And your tomb may not even exist anymore, so I might have to redo the tomb. And Righteous Boner says they want to be in the military. All right. The seasonal change happened and we didn't crash. And they're back. So I don't know why it crashed that one time. I need charcoal, damn it. I was playing Skyrim as a high elf called Thalmor Spy, so I joined the Stormcloaks and murdered the Emperor. Seems the crash may have been random because we seem to be fine after it. Yeah, I don't know why it crashed that one time. Oh, I mean, I was playing along with my fortress watching. It's possible you didn't loot the bugged artifact. Oh, speaking of which.
This one? No, this one. Oh? Are you still there?
No, it's this one. There we go. In the spring of 249, the mighty dwarves set out again to sneak into the evil goblin territories and make off with their practically worthless artifacts. They were able to, without taking any losses, obtain the Wizard's Guide to Curse Tangled, Without Limits, and Musings on the Fortress, and Master of Curse Tangled.
There's a bunch of these where it's just about Curse Tangled. None of them were any good. So then wait, what are they still left? By the way, thank you so much for following Brakfu. Wait for it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. If you wish to be a dwarf, you just have to type in !dwarf, DWARF, or !dwarf, DORF, and we can name one of the dwarves after you. And then after that, you can start requesting things for your dwarf with your channel points. No, we got all the artifacts that they had at that location. I just think it was like a random glitch. Like maybe I hit too many buttons right as the dwarves left or something. I feel like it was just random happenstance and we got screwed. Righteous Boner, yes, I'm one of the people who's offended. Are you being serious? Does anyone remember who it was? That's the problem, is I've got a garbage memory for names. Like, the person left, I didn't really get to have the chance to be like, you know, I'm kind of mostly joking, like not completely serious on the matter. But the person left, so it's like, all right. Holy shit, everyone. Blind IRL's hosting the stream. Thank you so much, Blind. Is he here? That said hosting. I don't know if that was a raid, so I don't know if he is here. But for my viewers, I'm assuming everyone knows who Blind is, but some of you appear to be new. So if you don't know who Blind is a big Dwarf Fortress streamer who was recently doing, hold on, wait for it, Dwarf Fortress. Thank you so much, Blind. War Merchant has followed. Thank you, War Merchant, for following.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Blind streams a lot throughout the week, other than, if I remember correctly, Thursdays. So if you need to get your Dwarf Fortress fix on, check out Blind in the middle of the week. Yes, we are stealing books from goblins and assaulting them, and then dealing with the backlash when they assault our base back. We also have been working on a watery moat defense system at the front of our base, or the new front of the base, and we decided to test it on cave frogs and alligators. And I'm assuming everyone knows this, but apparently I didn't, because I just completely brain farted and forgot that frogs and alligators can just swim through the water. So we surrounded the island with water and they just swam away. We killed some of them with the archers, but quite a few frogs just left the map. We're like, ah, we're out of here. It's a very well thought out plan. Yes, War Merchant. If you type an exclamation mark dwarf, D-W-A-R-F, or dwarf, D-O-R-F, I can name one of the dwarves after you, and then afterwards you can use your channel points to requisition things for your dwarf. Speaking of which, someone earlier had wanted me to put them in the military, and I keep forgetting. Righteous Boner wanted to be in the military. I think we have a slot open in Squad A, and we do. So Righteous, I'm just gonna put you straight into Squad A, so you can start going out with all the other dwarves into the deep of the enemy territory, and we all have complete faith in your ability to not die. We're all in agreement that if we send you out... Oh, by the way, we have a squad with complete adamantine, and they're all vampires. It's one of the reasons why we're able to keep getting away with this. War Merchant got Dwarf 15. Hold on. 18, 17, 16, 15. Let me switch that to labors to really figure out who the hell you are. 18, 17, 16, 15. Oh, you're one of our miners. You're a mine king. War Merchant. And if you bear with me a little bit, the nickname will go through all the screens after about 30 or 45 seconds, and we'll say who your friends are and what your description is. Magna Dracomon, you are still alive, of course. Yes, if any of you see someone type in the script and it looked like it didn't work, it did. The second part of the script is a way to see if your dwarf is still alive. So if the script has it tagged that you are still alive, it'll send you back a whisper saying that you're still alive. Hey, Kibs and Britches. Oh, no, I don't think it's still draining anymore. That last part's not going to drain. It's just ones, so we're waiting on that to evaporate. I see you, one. Thank you so much for following. And Necros Fox, you are back. Necros, you died.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I don't know if you were here for that. Wait, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Necros Fox, your new dwarf is... Yeah, that's a classed one. You are a glassmaker. Necros Fox. The military squad came back from raiding the goblins, but there's this critical moment when a squad comes back where you can't tell them what to do until they get all the way to your cavern, and they no longer count as new arrivals. Gibbs and Britches with a Dwarf 6. In that window, the military squad had came back, but I couldn't tell them what to do, i.e. to attack the goblins who had done a retributive strike while you guys were out. So you were the first dwarf back, so you fought by yourself because I couldn't order any of the other dwarves to assist you. So you ended up falling to your wounds, but you took out a bunch of the goblins with you. Kibs and Britches, you are a fisher dwarf. And in order, because there's been plenty of time, first up is War Merchant. War Merchant, who is a miner and is currently digging. War Merchant has no friends. He's quite possibly a recent dwarf, but he does have a pet duck named Vucker. War Merchant, you believe in leaves, who most often takes the form of a female dwarf and is associated with discipline. War Merchant recently thought, wouldn't it be grand to just take my life off and do nothing for the rest of my days? A dwarf after my own heart, if ever there was one. War Merchant is incredibly strong, basically unbreakable, and extremely agile, owing to the fact that you are in fact a vampire. War Merchant likes bauxite nickel, pink tourmaline, purring maggot leather, cotton fabric, the color goldenrod, large gems, wicked freaks for their macabre ways, and the sound of the Queen of Aquamarine. When possible, she prefers to consume Tef beer and dwarven wheat flour. Kinda sucks you're a vampire now, no drinking for you. She absolutely detests muscles. She has a great sense of empathy, a very good sense of the position of her own body, and a way with words. But she has lousy intellect. She dreams of creating a great work of art someday. Hellfire also died, but I don't know if he got re-dwarfed. This is right, we had the crash. Hellfire, you are dead. Oh, you know what it is? No. I killed him. He should still be dead. I put a space in his name. That one's on me, Hellfire. Last time I typed in Dwarf Kill Hellfire space Skyrim. So I tried to kill off Hellfire space Skyrim. I gotta work on that. You gotta get it to give me an error when that dwarf doesn't exist during the kill command. All right, and Hellfire, you've gotten redwarfed as Dwarf 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hellfire, you are one of our hunters, which I'm sure will serve you far better. No, I'm just lying. You're going to die. Because basically, we only have the one artifact squad, so we keep trying to use the Marks dwarves as our only defense, and there's like 3 of them. And they have no artifact gear. They have no adamantine gear. So really, they just have nothing. Let us put some of the caged animals down in here so we can try to kill them in a minute. Pond turtle. Doesn't say stray though, so I'm going to go with I can't. I don't want to sit there and tame him. That'd be goofy. A giant ohm. How do we? Oh, that's the alligator. That's right. Let's say, how do we catch an ohm? I keep thinking an ohm is an owl. It is not. Ohms are not owls. Cave croc. Oh, wait, no, not the cave croc. We can breed them. I keep forgetting that. I do want to breed some of these. Don't you boop boop sad music me. Oh, the guinea pig farm. The latest generation of guinea pigs grew up. Cave croc. No, stop it. Damn it, that was the same thing. Stop trying to do cave crocs. Whatever, let them build it. I'll figure out what we're doing in a second on that. Yeah, the latest generation just grew up of our guinea pigs. Why are we farming guinea pigs? Because some viewers really love guinea pigs. All right, we read War Merchant. Next up is Necros Fox. Necros Fox. I didn't mean to follow you. Necros Fox has no friends, but believes in a deity. Necros Fox believes in Deg. Deg most often takes the form of a female dwarf and associated with balance. Balance in all things. Necros Fox recently thought I finished up some work that was satisfying. Necros is unbelievably strong, amazingly agile, and basically unbreakable, but she is susceptible to disease. As a vampire. Necros likes anhydrite, iron, brown zircon, crystal glass, grackle leather, water buffalo hoof, the color eggplant. Quivers, goblets, goats for their eating habits, the words of the berry of skirts, and the sight of the future tress. When possible, she prefers to consume tomato wine, and she absolutely detests moon snails. The fuck is tomato wine? Is that just fermented tomato juice? Sounds nasty. She has a sum of patience and good intuition. But she has poor analytical abilities, a poor ability to manage or understand social relationships, a poor memory, a poor kinesthetic sense, and little natural inclination towards music. Some might also say, or might even say, that becoming a vampire is the greatest thing to happen to Necros Fox. She dreams of mastering a skill someday, and finally has enough time to do so. V8 vodka. That's what I'm saying. Can a vampire get a disease? We're farming caves because I ordered a cavey breeding room. There's also a cavey shrine and several statues of cavies. V8 and vodka, alcoholic V8, tomato wine is catsup. All right, so the one room did get dug out, never got smooth, because someone ordered a tomb earlier. Do I have a freebie coffin? I do. Freebie coffin going down, and I'm not going to do the statues yet because it needs to be smoothed out. I know today I've gone quite a big delay in the requisition form. Necros Fox wants to be in the military again. Necros, you poor deluded bastard. Necros, you are now in the military. Can a statue commemorate the great frog escape from the forbidden moat? I can try, but moat might not show up as an object, but I can try. So we'll do the details on the statue of, I'm gonna look for moat first. River? Water. I don't think I can do a statue that involves water. And because of this, shape isn't gonna have water or river or anything. Has wave. Whoa, we can do this with waves. What's another shape of a river? If wave is one, there's gotta be others. How do I go up and down? Stop filtering. All right, we have wave. That's what we had to work with, so, and that's it. We have a wave shape that's a shining sun is a shape? Wave is. That's what we have for water. Pool? I don't see pool. I'll look under object. Pool. No such thing as a pool. Yeah, that's I'm going to have to do a wave. I don't think we have anything else that's water themed for a statue. So I can do creature. What was it? A cave frog? What was it? Frog? Type in frog, see what I get. It wasn't a tree frog. What are they called? They're toads. They're not frogs. Giant cave toad. There you go. One giant cave toad with a, not an object, a shape with a wave. And is escaping? Striking, suffering, surrounded by. I could say it's surrounded by waves. It should have been plural. Hold on. We'll leave is surrounded by. Is they're escaping? I'm gonna have to say is surrounded by, and I don't see another verb that we like. I'm gonna delete the wave to put the waves in. Unnumbered plural waves. Now I can say is surrounded by. The giant cave toad is surrounded by the waves. I can do that. That's close. I'm going to get to a moat. So we're going to assume that it's called the Page of Crystal. I don't have escaping though. I have is surrounded and I could say is fighting with the waves. The giant cave toad is fighting with the waves. Surrounded is fighting. Makes sense. But I don't have escaping otherwise. All right, we're gonna go with that. I think that one's good. Done. This exceeds expectations. I just can't say moat. Moat is not a word. Anyone who thinks it is a word is lying. Why do I hear fighting? What are you fighting? Also, we're over the hour. So for the YouTube archive, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.